Hello friends, in this video we are going to talk about internal rate of return. So what is internal rate of return and how it is going to impact our decision making when we are going to fund a project? That is what this particular video is all about. So first, the definition: the internal rate of return is a discount rate that makes the net present value of all future cash flows equal to zero in a discounted cash flow analysis. We will understand it by when we are going to work out an example. So here the syntax of this formula is IRR, and the two arguments which are used are value and guess. Now value is an array or reference to cell that contains the values. So the initial investment plus the subsequent whatever be the gains are there on those investment, returns on those investment, that we have to put into this particular field. The second field is guess. Here in this you can put what is your expectation of the internal rate of return. If you don't put anything, then it will take by default 10%. So when the return will be worked out, you will get to know that whether your estimation is right or not. Then this particular internal rate of return, it helps calculate the rate of return on investment an investment would earn based on series of cash flows. So let us try to understand it by an example. Assume that there is a business which is going for a capital expansion or capital project, and in this particular project the initial investment is 10,000, oh sorry, 1 lakh rupees each. These are three different projects are there, and in the due course this particular project is going to fetch us these kind of returns. So in these three returns, you can see in the first case, the returns are more or less for first 4 years it is 12,000 per year we are getting. Then subsequently 3 years we are getting 15,000, and then subsequent further 3 years we are getting 18,000. In this particular we are getting 11,000, and then every year it is the next year return is increasing by 1,000. In the last project we are getting initially higher returns, and then subsequently the returns are decreasing by 1,000. If we take a summation of these returns, how much we are getting, then you can see the first project is fetching me absolute terms of 1,47,000. Second is fetching me 1,55,000, and the third one is also fetching me 1,55,000. Now let us try to work out the internal rate of return so that we can take a call which particular project is beneficial to us. So go to function tab and insert IRR function from here, and in this value tab you have to select all the fields, the initial investment, that is 1 lakh, and then subsequent inflows. The initial investment you have to take in negative because it is going out, and then the subsequent inflows are coming in, so those have to be taken in positive. And second guess field is optional, so we will leave it blank. So 7% is the internal rate of return generated on this particular project. Let us try to work it out for the second project. I will simply copy paste this, and the formula will also get pasted. So we can see the second project is generating me 8% return, and the third project is generating me 10% return, even though the total value generated during this period is same, but it is generating me 10% return. Why? Because these investments I am getting higher corpus at the beginning, so I will be able to reinvest it somewhere else and will be able to fetch more returns. So this is why this is going to generate higher internal rate of return. So I hope this formula will be clear to you, and it is very clear from this internal rate of return calculation that we should go with this particular project, subject to other aspects are we can say acceptable, because internal rate of return is only one factor in deciding which project we should go for. There are certain other factors are also there which we need to take care in any financing, and we should not be only guided by the internal rate of return. We have to take internal rate of return along with so many other factors to take a decision whether to go with a particular project or not. Nowadays, there is another formula is there, that is xirr, which is more useful, which is generally used in case of internal rate of return calculation, because it will enable us to provide the dates also, take the dates also into consideration. So we will discuss this xirr in my subsequent videos. So I hope that this video is useful to you, and thanks for watching my videos, and please subscribe.